I'm standing outside one of the most important rooms of my life. On January 5th, 2010, we entered the same room as classmates for the first time. We may have crossed paths over the 20 years we had lived to this point, but this is where the story begins. Honestly, January 5th isn't even the start of our story together. Alright, I tried memorizing my lines for this part, but it's very difficult, and I have not had formal training in memorization in ages, so here we go. We spent about 10 periods of at least 3 hours together in the same room, and I don't even think we had an interaction. We were never partnered up to work on the same page for the school newspaper, and we didn't talk. We had separate lives with separate priorities. It wouldn't be until we reconvened for spring term classes that we would interact. It was there, we were partnered up with some kid to teach him about InDesign. I didn't do much teaching, but I got to meet you, and it made you laugh. As children, we're told of fairy tales about how two people meet, fall in love, have a happily ever after. It's supposed to be destined with movie-type moments of the guy chasing the girl and winning her in the end. I watched far too many movies with this premise. But that's not what real life is like. People come into our lives, we categorize them into where they fit into our lives. When they no longer fit the category, we become distant and find another person to fit their new category. This is a real life story about two people who do not categorize and drop. This is a love story that's been alive for years. Right here is where we shared our first kiss. It was June 24, 2010. Over the years, I've wanted to bring you here to celebrate a date, propose, get married, etc. We haven't been back here for any of those reasons. Whenever I come to the Canby Pond, I stand here and I remember the warm summer day I first hung out with you and had an experience I'll never get out of my head. It sounds like a fairy tale, if I put it that way. Well, we spent a lot of time in my car the first few months we were dating. We couldn't be at each other's houses for privacy, and we spent late nights out hoping for some semblance of it. So we came here, to John McLaughlin Elementary School, right in the parking lot. It was here you told me what you name your children. It was here I was intrigued by the names of your children I had never even thought of having at that point. It was here I shot down one of your favorite names, Sebastian. I'm sorry, that was wrong. It was here that I learned the name Lysander, and I fell in love with it. It was here that you said I love you first. Just like I caught you off guard with our first kiss, I was caught off guard for the first time someone who wasn't a relative was saying it to me. I mishandled it by saying already. But this is where I fell in love with you, during these conversations and talks. A month and a half later, I said I love you outside of my house after being dropped off on our trip to Seattle with Liesl. It's not a fairy tale, it's just a story between two real people. I wanted to get out of the car, but it'd be a little awkward. We took the first big step in our lives together on August 22nd, 2011. We moved out together. Finally free of the shackles that were my car, Malala, and sharing the tiny top bunk in a room with two boys at your future mother-in-law's house, we moved into tiny apartment 50 with Michael and later Liesl. We took out student loans to help pay for living here, and we barely hung on to our trips to school by riding the bus when my car was constantly out of commission. 7 months later, we took the next big steps in our lives and discovered that you were pregnant with our first child. I once again made mistakes in what I said and I hurt you. We gave up on dreams we had and directions we were going. Life was about to change. You were scared. I was scared. It was not a fairy tale. One day in 2012, ring in hand, I drove up to your dad's house. I wanted you to know that I was going to be there for our relationship, our child, and our life from there on. I didn't have much money. I didn't have any career ambitions that I could reach immediately, but I knew that in order to gain your trust and let you know that I was serious about being with you for life, I was going to get your dad's blessing. This man is the kindest San Francisco Giants fan I've ever met. But I was terrified when I drove up the long driveway about what he would say. I showed him the ring, and I asked for his blessing. Through tears, he said yes. It was a fairy tale moment between two real people.
Oh, yeah. Fairy tale.
This park is where you motivated me to take a chance at full-time work in Big Five Sporting Goods. To that point, you had already motivated me to beat a bad habit I had in childhood, taught me the wonders of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and bore my first child. Without you pushing me to tell upper management that I was the best option for the job, I don't know where I'd be toiling. I do know that I'd do anything for you. We're two real people on a journey through life. This is where half our lives have been centrally located. We got lucky enough to move to one of the nicest neighborhoods in the Portland metro area. Our son is going to one of the best schools in the state, and we've raised our daughter here. We have ambitions for better conditions, but we're making it. This is only the story to this point. 10 years of two real people having a fairy tale first kiss, experiencing life in all its trials and tribulations, sticking together through everything.
I love you, Mommy. Wait. That's what you said to do.
And to think, it all started because we shared a laughing class. This is a real life story. This is our fairy tale. This video isn't over. I've got a bunch of friends in to jump in.
Kitty, we can't believe it's 10 years since you joined our family. In that time, you've given us two of the most beautiful grandchildren on the planet. Of course, we're kind of biased. You are a good person, a great mom, and a great wife. You make our son very happy. Congratulations on 10 years, and we look forward to 10 more.
Hey Stephen and Kitty, happy 10-year anniversary. Gosh, it's kind of hard to believe that it has been 10 years, but I guess that the time flies when you're busy raising a family and stuff. Of course, I've just got Gideon. He's my family, my baby kitty. Say hello, kitty kitty. Meow. Meow. Hear him purring. Anyways, I just wanted to say that it's been really cool watching you two raise your little family over these past few years. I think you're doing an amazing job, and those kids are seriously the cleverest, most adorable and funny kids I've ever seen on the internet. Like, straight up, they crack me up. And I think you're doing an awesome job. They're turning into wonderful little humans. But anyways, congrats on 10 years again. I love you guys, and I think you're amazing, and I can't wait to see, what you do with the next 10 years. Take care. See you later.
Hi, I just wanted to say congratulations to a wonderful couple. I remember when you guys were 19, you were kids, moving in together, and anyway, look how far you guys have come from when you first met. 2 kids later. Anyway, I just want to say congratulations, and here's to a lifetime more of memories to you guys. Anyway, congratulations. We love you both.
All right, here's the phone. Thanks for helping out with this. I know we're only a few weeks into quarantine, but I just need somebody to shoot this. Steven asked for some reason he wants really dumb cuts in between where it's just easier for him to edit if you completely point the camera at your shoes in between takes. But yeah, I'm bound to be famous on one of these platforms by then, so I figured I'd get them all out of the way. All right. Hey guys, it's Bam Bam Side here on Twitch. Just wanted to wish Stephen and Katie a happy anniversary, and
okay.
Steven's gonna put like explosions
okay.
in between takes, and yeah, he'll definitely do that. There's no reason he wouldn't. Nothing like that. Don't mind me, just switching it up here. Alright. What's up, guys? Brandon Sideham here on YouTube. Just wanted to wish Katie and Steven a happy anniversary. 10 years. And alright. This one here. This is probably the one I'll definitely be famous on by then. Didn't really think of how long it'll take to put this thing that barely fits on. One. Don't mind me. Also forgot my prop for the last one, but who cares at this point? What's up, guys? It's Brandon Sidam, aka Genie Kink 69 here on OnlyFans. Just wanted to wish Katie and Steven a happy 10th anniversary, and... Alright. And explosions. And we're really here in quarantine just because we really wanted to wish them a great 10th anniversary, and their love it's amazing. It's something it'll go on forever. It's something that'll forever be in my life, like Joe's Crab Shack, or getting a little emotional here, don't know why. Or Sweet Tomatoes, something that's just gonna be in our lives forever early on in this quarantine. I know it's a bit hard, and that's why I'm here to give them this sweet inside joke of my indoor stairs. But I really wanted to just get down to it and tell you how I met Steven. It was early on in 2009, I don't know, probably was. And Katie brought this boy home at our shitty Canby house. And, I warm up to people pretty quickly, but it was pretty amazing how fast I became friends with Steven. But the first time she brought him home, they went into their room, and I thought they were just friends and everything. And I went into my room, and we had rooms right across the hall from each other. And I naturally, being a little brother, 5 minutes in, I go and interrupt them, and they're making out. And I said, "Oh, you're that kind of friends." And that's how I met Steven. And once again, I just want to tell that story because it's so stupid. And Mike's giggling upstairs, fucking up our shots even more. But happy 10th anniversary. I don't know what John's saying behind the camera at this point, but this is the take that we're gonna go with. And from everybody, even Genie Kink 69 on OnlyFans. I swear I didn't get this much fatter since October. Genie Kink 69. Happy anniversary, Katie and Steven. And then we'll do that YouTube out, where they do the hand.
Okay, so.
Perfect.
Just to Kitty, Steven, and the family. Happy anniversary, you guys. Everybody loves you guys. You guys have been together in a unit for a third of our lives, and I just respect everything about you guys. I feel so blessed that I'm able to help celebrate and be a part of this, and I'm always happy to celebrate you guys and with you guys any way we can. And I hope to see you all very soon, and please give the kids my love, and I'm here. Give me a call, we'll FaceTime. I just miss you guys. Happy anniversary.
Hi there, Kitty. Hi, Steven. When Steven told me that he was doing this project for your anniversary, I literally cried tears. I think that it's such a beautiful idea to celebrate such a wonderful relationship that you guys have. I want to take a second to remind you, you guys have bad days in relationships. I've been there. I've been there with you. But you guys also have wonderful days in your relationship. You guys have created two perfect, tiny little human beings that are growing and wonderful and just so exciting. And that's come out of your guys' love. I'm so excited that I get to help celebrate this. And I'm so looking forward to watching you in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years grow your relationship, grow your love, have the happiest and healthiest marriage that you guys possibly can. I'm here to support it. We're all here to support it. We love you. I love you. I'm so glad that you get to be my best friend in all of our journeys in life. I love you. Happy anniversary.